gentlemen, the ceremony will begin in 2 minutes. Please move to your seats and silence all cell phones and electronic devices. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Lieutenant Colonel John Brady, the commander of the 146th Expeditionary Signal Battalion, welcome to the Change of Responsibility Ceremony. Today, Command Sergeant Major Warren Erdman will relinquish responsibility as the 146th ESB Command Sergeant Major to Sergeant Major William Proctor. We extend a sincere welcome to our distinguished guests. Among our distinguished guests for today's ceremony are 50th Regional Support Group Command Sergeant Major Thomas Delano, and his wife, Mrs. Shalonda Delano. Former Camp Landing Joint Training Center Command Sergeant Major and former 146th ESB Command Sergeant Major Russell Lloyd. Former 146th ESB Command Sergeant Major retired Rick Campbell. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Nisha Erdman, spouse of Command Sergeant Major Erdman, is being presented a bouquet of red roses in bloom, thanking her for all their support and devotion to the soldiers and families of 146th ESB. Red roses signify the bonds of loyalty and affection between the soldiers and families, and to signify our sorrow at their departure from the 146th. They will be remembered and missed. At this time, Danielle Proctor, spouse of Sergeant Major Proctor, is receiving a bouquet of yellow roses in bud, welcoming her to the 146th ESB. Yellow is the color of new beginnings and symbolizes her arrival to the 146th. In time, Danielle's rosebuds will blossom, as will her relationship with the soldiers and their families. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the invocation given by Chaplain Sullivan, and remain standing for the arrival of the official party, posting of the colors and honors to the nation.
Let's pray. God, thank you for those that we stand with today. Thank you for their lives of service and sacrifice and duty to this nation and their neighbors. Thank you for our families and friends who bolster us and share this sacrifice with us. Thank you for Command Sergeant Major Erdman, his steady, competent, and gritty leadership. Prepare future positions of leadership work. His brand of leadership is vital to our nation. Thank you for the NCOs, soldiers, and officers who have both benefited from and contributed to his success. Thank you for Command Sergeant Major Proctor and the proven leadership that he brings. Keep him ever mindful of the brevity of this responsibility and the urgency to make time count. Bless him, the commander, the NCOs, soldiers, and officers for the mission ahead. We ask all this in accordance with your strength, mercy, and wisdom. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Sullivan. The non-commissioned officer in charge for today's Change of Responsibility Ceremony is Master Sergeant John Yazak. The ceremony will begin when the NCOIC commands the units be brought to attention.
Bring your units to attention.
Company, attention!
Company, attention!
Company, attention!
Howdy, attention!
your units to present arms.
Present arms.
Present arms!
Present arms.
Present arms!
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Military personnel in uniform and civilian personnel will stand at attention and face the national colors. Because we are indoors, those not in formation should not salute.
Bring your units to order arms and parade rest.
Order arms. Parade rest.
Order arms! Parade rest!
Order arms. Parade rest.
Order arms! Parade rest!
The change of responsibility is a simple yet traditional event that is rich with symbolism and heritage. The key to the ceremony is the passing of the colors. The very soul of a military unit is symbolized in the colors under which it fights. For they represent not only the lineage and honors of the unit, but also the loyalty and unity of its soldiers. The custodian of the colors is the commanding sergeant major, who is senior enlisted soldier in the unit and principal advisor to the commander. The non-commissioned officer in charge, Master Sergeant Gazak, will pass the colors to Command Sergeant Major Irvin, who will in turn pass the colors to the commander. The passing of the colors symbolizes the relinquishment of responsibility and authority from Command Sergeant Major Irvin. The commander will then pass the colors to Sergeant Major Proctor, charging him with the responsibility and authority that comes with his position. Charge orders for Sergeant Major William Proctor. Let it be known from this day forward that the commander of the 146 ESB has placed special trust and confidence in your patriotism, dedication, integrity, and leadership abilities. Therefore, you are hereby appointed as the commanding sergeant major of the 146 ESB. Sergeant Major Proctor will now return the colors to the non-commissioned officer in charge. Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of the 146th Expeditionary Signal Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel John Brake, for his remarks.
Go ahead, take your seat. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, Bishop, Danielle, family members, and soldiers of the 146. Good afternoon. Today we gather for a moment of both reflection and anticipation. As we stand here on the cusp of transition, we pay tribute to the legacy of one exceptional leader, while welcoming another who will continue to guide us
Sergeant Major Proctor's new role. It's a moment to honor our past, embrace the present, and look forward to our future with renewed vigor. Command Sergeant Major Erdman, your tenure has been nothing short of exemplary. Over the past 3 years, you have demonstrated an unwavering dedication, extraordinary leadership, and unwavering commitment to the soldiers of this battalion. Your impact is felt in every corner of this formation. You've been a mentor, a confidant, a driving force behind our success. Your guidance has not only strengthened our battalion, but has also shaped the character and discipline of every soldier under your charge. Your legacy is one of resilience, professionalism, and an unyielding commitment to excellence. We will carry forward the lessons learned from your leadership and strive to honor the high standards you have set. On a personal level, I just want to tell Command Sergeant Major Erdman that I really appreciate his leadership, your truthfulness, and ultimately your friendship over the last 5 years. I've been the commander for only 3 months during the last part of this tenure, but on the last deployment to Kuwait, we were forced to be roommates for about 10 months. I say forced because Colonel Hunt made us swap rooms and become roommates. It was the peak of COVID, and myself and Major McLean were roommates, and Colonel Hunt did not want to lose both of her majors in case one of us were to catch COVID, and vice versa with her sergeant's majors. I'm pretty sure before we moved in with each other, Command Sergeant Major Erdman thought I was a butthole, but he probably used a little bit more explicit word than that. We both grew up in the battalion, but in different companies. We were in Iraq in 2008. I was a platoon leader in Bravo Company. He was a soldier in Charlie Company, working in Charlie Company Ops. When I was a commander in Bravo Company, he was the first sergeant in Charlie Company. So there was a lot of competition that went on between our companies. I'm a very competitive person, sometimes to a fault, but I wanted all the other companies to know that we had the best company. So anytime Command Sergeant Major Erdman would come around, I would always let him and his commander know that they were second best. I'm certain that Command Sergeant Major Erdman thought I was cocky, arrogant, a butthole, probably used a little bit more explicit word than that. Then I left the battalion for about 5 years and returned in 2019 as the Battalion XO. Command Sergeant Major Erdman was the S3, the Sergeant Major of the Operations Section. I'm sure he said, "Oh, here comes that explicit word again." As the XO, it was my responsibility to manage the staff and make sure the sections were synchronized and meeting Colonel Hunt's intent. So I stayed on top of Sergeant Major Erdman. What's the S3 shop doing? You guys have the most soldiers out of all the sections. How come stuff isn't getting done? I know he left meetings thinking this guy's a butthole. We'll probably use a little bit more explicit word than that. I say all that to say this. Before becoming roommates, we didn't know each other on a personal level very well, but I am so thankful Colonel Hunt forced us to live together those 10 months. I truly enjoyed our conversations, our morning workouts, the nightly 10 minutes of planks. Most of all, our arguments over whose turn it was to clean the bathroom. But what I witnessed in those 10 months were his passion for soldiers and his mission-first attitude. Those are the same traits that he has carried forward over as the Battalion Command Sergeant Major. Command Sergeant Major Erdman, as you prepare to move on to your next chapter of your career, know that your contributions will be remembered with great respect and admiration. We thank you for your tireless service, your unwavering support, and for the countless sacrifices you and your family have made. Your presence here will be deeply missed, but your legacy will continue to inspire us. Sergeant Major Proctor, excited to see how you bring your vision and your experience to this position. The challenges ahead are many, but with your leadership, we are confident that the 146 will continue to thrive. We look forward to your guidance, your ideas, and your steadfast commitment to our mission. The road ahead will undoubtedly be demanding, but it is a road paved with the potential for great achievement and growth. As we transition from one era to another, let us remember that the strength of our battalion lies not just in the individuals who lead us, but in the collective effort and dedication of every soldier. We honor our past with gratitude and face our future with confidence. In closing, Command Sergeant Major Urban, we thank you and Nisham for your service and wish you the very best in your future endeavors. Sergeant Major Proctor, Danielle, we welcome you with open arms and pledge our support as you take on this critical role. Together, we will continue to uphold the values and standards that make the 146 a beacon of excellence. Thank you all for being here today. To help us celebrate this momentous occasion, let us move forward with pride and determination. Saints of service.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Gray. Ladies and gentlemen, the outgoing Command Sergeant Major of the 146th ESB, Command Sergeant Major Warren Burton.
First, thank you for those kind words, sir. Good afternoon, Command Sergeant Major Deldo, Sergeant Major Lloyd, Sergeant Major retired, Command Sergeant Major retired Campbell. Sorry. Other distinguished guests, family, friends, and soldiers of 146 ESB. Thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule today to be in attendance here. I am Warren Ian. I first joined the 146 back in 2008. I was one of the many volunteers that came to this unit for its deployment to Southwest Asia in support of Operation Iraq 3. During that deployment, I saw just how impressive the soldiers of 146 truly were, their never fail, never quit attitudes. After that deployment, I was fortunate enough to find a spot here within the 146 and took advantage of every opportunity. I was fortunate enough that through those opportunities and hard work and dedication, I was able to raise up through the ranks, which led me to stand here before you today. During my time here at 146, I've had the privilege and honor to serve these fine soldiers during numerous state active duty missions, various other missions throughout the entire state, in Michigan, in Wisconsin, and various other places, along with another deployment, this time in the Middle East, in support of Operation Smart Shield. It has been an honor to serve as Command Sergeant Major of such an outstanding battalion such as the 146 ESB. You all are some of the finest soldiers that the Florida National Guard has to offer. I want to thank all the NCOs and officers throughout my time here at 146 for your support and mentorship that you provided me. Without that, I would not be able to be standing here at this podium addressing you all today. The ceremony marks a change in the guard here at 146. My time as your Command Sergeant Major has come to an end. I'll be moving on to the G6 and joining First Headquarters and hand the reins off to Sergeant Major Proctor. I have no doubt that under Sergeant Major Proctor's leadership, 146 will continue to thrive and set the standards no matter where it goes and whatever it does. I'd like to leave the soldiers and NCOs of 146 with a final thought. There is something that we all learn during basic training, and that is the 7 core Army values. Loyalty, bear true faith and allegiance to the U.S. Constitution, the Army, your unit, and your other soldiers. Duty, fulfill your obligations. Respect, treat people as they should be treated. Selfless service, put the welfare of the nation, the Army, and your subordinates above your own. Honor, live up to the Army values. Integrity, do what is right legally and morally. And last, personal courage. Face fears, danger, and adversities. It's one thing to just know these words, but it's another thing to actually live what these words mean. It is just hear when we're drilled in their day-to-day lives. I promise each and every one of you here that if you embrace these values and do your best to live by them, the rest will follow. Not just here in the armory walls or in drill, but outside those doors as well. In closing, I'd like to take a minute to recognize my family and friends who came here to support me. Without them, the journey would not have been possible. First, I'd like to thank my mom, so my first class retired, Linda Urban, my son Mark, my daughter Brianne, my sister Katrina, my good friends Dustin and Melissa Smith, our Major Bear, Cassidy, Lou, May, Chief, and anyone else I may have forgotten. Thank you. Each of you being here today means more. Each of you here today means more than you can possibly imagine. I owe a special thanks to my wife, Alicia. She stood by my side, good and bad, for the last 27 years. She's always encouraged me and always supported me in my military career. Thank you. Thank you again for everyone. God bless. Saints in service. Saint 7 out.
Thank you, Command Sergeant Major Urban. Ladies and gentlemen, Command Sergeant Major of the 146th ESB, Sergeant Major William Crocker.
Friends and family, and the soldiers of the 146th Expeditionary Civil Battalion. Good afternoon. Thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to attend today's change of responsibility. Lieutenant Colonel Brake, Sergeant Major Delano, thank you for entrusting me with the responsibility of being the next Command Sergeant Major of this outstanding battalion. I especially want to thank my family and friends, both local and visitors, for making the trip here from Fishing and around Florida to be here on this special day. To my mother, Susan, and to my mother-in-law, Donna Harrison, who are both watching from home, thank you for being my biggest fans and always supporting me throughout my career. I wish my father, Randy, was still here today to witness this event. To my son, Braxton, thank you for putting up with all of his birthdays and events that I've missed throughout the years. I love you, buddy. Finally, to my wife Danielle, I cannot thank you enough for sticking by me, staying by my side through this crazy and often tireless journey, and the many, many sacrifices you have made for our family. You are my rock. Keep you grounded, the good and the bad. I love you. I am truly honored today to be standing here before you as an incoming Command Sergeant Major of the 146th ESB. I look forward to working, learning, and growing together as leaders and soldiers within this great organization. Command Sergeant Major Urban, I have some very big shoes to fill. I will do my best to continue to enhance the 146th ESB and capitalize on what you have achieved during your tenure. In closing, to the soldiers of the 146th ESB, I promise to each and every one of you, I will do my very best each day to ensure that you are taken care of. My door is always open.
Thank you, Sergeant Major Crocker.
Bring your units to attention.
Company, attention!
Company, attention!
Company, attention!
Company, attention!
At this time, Lieutenant Colonel Brake will decorate outgoing Command Sergeant Major Urban.
Adjutant, public the order.
Attention orders. The Meritorious Service Medal is awarded to Command Sergeant Major Warren D. Urban for outstanding meritorious service while assigned as Command Sergeant Major of the 146th Expeditionary Single Army. Signed, Robert G. Carruthers, Major General, Florida Army National Guard, commanding 8 August 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the benediction, playing of the armed song, and remain standing for the retiring of the colors and the departure of the official party.
Receive this blessing. May God bless you and provide overwatch for you. May God's favor rest on you and show you grace. May God guide your endeavors and give you peace. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Simon.
Sing a song with the army of the free. Down the brave, down the true, who have fought to victory. With the army and proud of our name, with the army and proudly proclaim. First we fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along. Then it's high, high, hey, the army's on its way, down on the gates loud and strong. For wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along.
Sir, this concludes the ceremony. Take charge of the salary. First sergeants, take charge of your units